morning, guys. How are you? So today is Monday. It's right now like 9:30-ish. I figured I'd do a really super quick update. But I know I say that all the time and the videos always end up long, but today I shouldn't have much to talk about. Sorry for like the crazy hair and stuff. I just got up, got a shower, got my laundry started and all that fun stuff, get my house a little bit in order. So I haven't really done much, so no point in doing my hair fancy today. As for TTCing, as you can probably tell by the title, like, are we going to be TTCing this month? So AF did arrive perfectly on time on Friday. It had a little bit of a weird start. I was out on Thursday running some errands, and I went to Walmart, and everything always seems to happen at Walmart to me, apparently. So at Walmart, I had like just like for a quick second, a really like stabbing sharp pain, which usually is like an indication, okay, something's about to happen, like I'm gonna start spotting or something. So I kind of knew something was about to happen, which kind of got me excited because it happened exactly the same time as last time. On day 6 after the progesterone, I started spotting, and then the 7th day was cycle day 1. So that's what happened. But kind of weird because I got home, and this might be TMI, but like I said, I'm just trying to keep track of everything, and I don't know if there's any other ladies out there taking progesterone to get their cycles started. So if you do, and this happens to you, apparently I'm all over the place too. I'm used to, like, even the last 2 times on the progesterone, when I start spotting, it's usually like maybe like a little bit of brown. And other than that, it's usually pink, like just pink mixed in with my usual CM. That's how I usually know, okay, something is about to happen, and then usually the next day I'll wake up and it's like full-blown AF. So that's what I'm used to from the progesterone. That's kind of what happens. And then as for my actual like AF, like the full days, before when I used to, like before I took the progesterone to get my cycle started sooner, like when I would just wait for them to come like every 5-6 months or longer, it would usually be like spotting, and then like a regular AF, like heavy and medium light, kind of along those lines, and 4 or 5 days like regular AF, and then some spotting the last 2 days maybe, and that's it. So but on the progesterone, it's like all over the place. Like my first day is like heavy, obviously, but not as heavy as I've had before. So I usually categorize that as a medium because it's not as bad as I've had it before. And then usually by the 2nd or 3rd day, it's already back to like light. And yesterday morning it was light, like yesterday was cycle day 3. So it was light in the morning, and then it kind of went into spotting again already. I am the kind of person, like as soon as I know, like just at the beginning when I'm just spotting, I usually just have like a light liner in, and this is TMI again, but other than that, like I have to have like tampons. Like I usually go from like the light to the bigger ones depending on how heavy it is, but like I said, my cycles don't even get heavy anymore, so I can just usually stick to like the smaller ones and be fine for a long time. So that's that. Yeah, so as of yesterday night, it almost, like I want to say, it almost looked like it's just going back to spotting. Like even when I wiped, there wasn't really like blood like you should have. So that's kind of what happens to me on the progesterone. I usually have like 3 to 4 days of, okay, more of a bleed, and then the days after is just spotting, which is annoying because especially on the Femera, I could ovulate as soon as cycle day 8, my doctor told me, and I'm like literally spotting still on cycle day 8. And it's like, it's weird because it's not just like, it's light spotting, heavier spotting, light spotting, heavier spotting, like it's all over the place. So it's kind of like you just kind of feel disgusting when you should be BDing and you're still like worried that you're like spotting or heavier spotting, or all of a sudden you're gonna start bleeding again. Like it's weird and it's awkward and it's just not fun. So I'd rather have like 3-4 days of full-blown AF and then a day of spotting rather than like 2 light days and everything else is on and off. So I don't know if any of you that are on progesterone experience the same thing. If you do, let me know, so maybe that I know that I'm not alone. But now that it's like the 3rd time this has happened on the progesterone, I think that's just how my body reacts to it. So it's not like it's just once in every other ones were heavy. Anyway, like I'm already blabbing on and I didn't want to make this a long video. So, obviously the reason why you guys probably clicked on this video is to check in and see if we will be TTCing. And, we kind of had a conversation over the weekend just because of everything that was going on with us. And there will still be a lot of stuff going on this month, but we decided that we will be TTCing this month. So I started the Femara last night, and it's 2 pills, so I'm up to the 5 milligram now, and I'm hoping that this is what's gonna help. I have like an itchy nose. You know, like, do you ever get that? Like, you have makeup on or something, and you have like this tiny little hair or something, like a fuzzy stuck to it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping that the 5 milligram is what's gonna do it for us. We kind of also had like a discussion last night of what's gonna happen after if this doesn't work. So Matt's still kind of all over the place, like he's always trying to understand, but it's hard for him, and then I get frustrated when I have to explain things 6 times, but he is still a guy, obviously, and he's trying his best to understand. So I honestly don't know what's going to be next for us. I don't know if I'm ready to switch from the Femara to the Clomid, or if I'm going to tell her that I can still feel it and it's making me itchy. Okay, I'm going to just ignore it and power through. So I don't know if I'm ready to switch to Clomid just yet, or if I want to try another cycle on Femara and like tell her to monitor me and see if I do have follicles and they're just not popping out. Which I think what's happening, like it happened last time obviously on the 2.5, because I did get a positive OPK, meaning that my body was trying to ovulate but it didn't get to the point. So obviously I have my fingers crossed that double the dosage is just gonna push my body to where it needs to be this month. But if it doesn't, then I don't know, like I said, just monitoring maybe, and if there is nice follicles, maybe like an HCG trigger shot just to make them pop out. Obviously, I'm not going to just switch meds right now to like Clomid or something without having some kind of testing going on. Like if this doesn't work and she tells me I didn't ovulate again, maybe I'm going to up it to 7.5, but either way, next cycle, if nothing worked, I want to be monitored. Just for my peace of mind to know what's even going on. And if like, obviously if they tell me there's like no follicles, nothing's growing, then I can decide to switch to Clomid. But I'm not just gonna switch if it's just a matter of them not actually coming out, but they're growing nicely, right? So, but that's next cycle. Right now we want to focus obviously on this cycle and pray and hope that it's gonna work. And I do have my hopes kind of high because, like I said, my body did try to ovulate last cycle on the 2.5. So I'm hoping that the 5 are going to do it and push out one nice little egg. So, so that's our plan for this cycle. Obviously, bleeding every second day as soon as my spotting and stuff stops. I think last time we started at like cycle day 6 or something, just to cover in case it's actually cycle day 8. As soon as I'm just back to spotting again and I don't need to like use tampons and stuff, I am planning to temp again this cycle just because she's not monitoring me obviously. And I think I'm going to stick with the plan that I did have of setting an alarm at like 3 in the morning when I usually get a good night's sleep before. Like I usually don't have to get up and pee before 3 a.m. unless I have like way too much to drink the night before. But I'm going to try my best to like stick to it, go to bed at like 10 the latest, and then try and sleep through until then. And then see where that goes and if I can make that work, hopefully. So I'm not as in the dark as I was now. Like I'm trying to have like a schedule down for the temping so that I'm not as surprised if they tell me I didn't ovulate. Or if I do ovulate, that I have something to confirm it too. And already know and not have to go in blind to my blood test again. And then I think cycle day 24 for me is going to be on a Sunday, which kind of sucks because there's only one clinic open in this little town around me that does blood, but it's not the one that I usually like to go to. But I went there once before because my blood work fell on a Sunday too, so I have to go there. And then I think it's like right at the end of the month. Should be that last Sunday before Canada Day, which is July 1st. And then I do have an appointment booked for July 2nd. So that would be like if I ovulate around like cycle day 14-ish again, or actually ovulate around then that would be the exact like 2-week wait when we would find out that we're pregnant. So once again, my mind's going crazy. I'm not trying to get my hopes up that we're gonna go there on July 2nd and find out that we're pregnant. Like I said, I would just be happy if she told me that it worked. I did ovulate, so just keep that up and like practice, I guess, and hope that we can catch that egg one day. So that's the plan. On July 2nd, we're going in to see her, or I am, unless I have a feeling that I am pregnant. Then I'm obviously going to take Matt, unless she's like, no, we'll just reschedule. Because I like, if I was pregnant, I'd be pregnant like, what, 4 weeks, if that, if I do ovulate on cycle day 14, around there. So there wouldn't be much of a point to do like an ultrasound or anything. I'm sure she'd want to reschedule at least 2-3 weeks after that. So then I would take Matt, obviously. There's no point for him to go when there's nothing really yet to talk about or to see. So, especially financially, obviously, like I don't want him to take off of work for just to go in and say, yeah, you're pregnant, but you're not going to see anything yet. So, but I'm getting way off topic. It's only cycle day 4 today. As for side effects so far, that's probably what I should talk about too. Not much, just because I took it at 10 o'clock last night. I'm sure they're gonna come, like, start today. I did not really wake up, but as soon as I woke up and I was just laying in bed a little bit relaxing, I could feel a headache coming. Right now, it's kind of gone, probably because I'm keeping busy. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure I'm gonna get my headaches back. Latest tonight, but probably tomorrow when I like had the second pills tonight. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on how all of that is going. I don't know if I'm going to do like daily updates now, just because of the Femera again. So I don't know, I might skip tomorrow and then just do Wednesday. So we'll see. I'm just going to keep it day by day, and if there's anything to update you guys on, I'll definitely let you guys know. And my fingers crossed for all of us. I'm still hoping that this summer we're all gonna just have our pregnancy vlogs up. So fingers crossed for all of that. And yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. Bye guys.